It's not hot. We good. We good. We good. YouTube, MFFL, Flow Gang. What is good, everybody out there in Mav land? It is your boy back with you, Talk Mavs, here on the Glow Mass Production channel. If you don't know by now, I am the Avenger one. It is your boy Rail. Joining me is my co-host, man, the guy who I think he probably getting tired of saying "I told you so," man. But I'm gonna go ahead and let him say "I told you so." And that's my boy King. What's up, man?
Nothing much, real. It's not about me though. We got a special guest today. Talk about it.
No, say you told him so.
Nah,
Hey,
nah,
I keep
nah.
telling
never,
that,
I
man.
never
Go ahead
do
and say
that.
"I told you so," man. I keep telling you.
I never do that.
Oh, I would.
I let the
Hey,
commenters.
don't be humble, King. Don't be humble.
I let the commenters and the guests, the Globe gang. They say it for me. So
There you go. That's how it's done.
King already kind of gave it away for you guys. Y'all see who's on the screen with us. Y'all see who's on the screen with us. Does he need any introduction? Y'all know who this guy is.
Hey, thanks for having me on.
Man.
It feels
Man,
so
listen,
good.
I think this is one of those videos, man. We definitely needed your energy on this one slightly, man. Because
Yeah.
man,
I was supposed to come on originally on the game one.
Yeah.
yeah. Let's not talk about that one.
But a win. Ooh. I'm feeling good about Sunday too.
I am too.
You know what? Because y'all two are optimistic about this and y'all both call game 3, I'm gonna say Sundays is in there. I'm gonna say Sundays in there. Just because y'all said it.
Why not?
Yeah, oh yeah. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it, fellas. But before we do, we gotta break this down, let the folks know how this works. We usually give you our overall reaction to the game. We give you our positives, we give you our negatives. We give out the game ball, no matter the wins or the losses. But the most important part of the show goes to you, ladies and gentlemen. We take your questions and your comments. I see the comment section blowing up, King, and I see a lot of people live right now. So we already know what time it is, guys. We're gonna go ahead and get into it. So, fellas, y'all ready?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. King, go ahead and tell them people, man, what that score was.
Looked like 103-94 for the good guys. And that means it's a 2-1 series now. Dallas Mavericks have made it a series again.
Interesting. All right, man. Go ahead and tell the people who the top performers were.
The Phoenix Suns had Jay Crowder come out there and give you 19, 7, 5, and 2. Who cares? Luka Doncic gave you 26, 13, 9, and 2.
Nasty, man. Nasty. Now that those two steals right there actually mean something today, King. They actually mean something today. We're gonna get into all that. But let's go ahead and get into these stats real quick, man. So the people have how it went down tonight. Of course, y'all know Dallas shot 44% from the field, 33% from 3, 10 for 13 from the free throw line. Phoenix shot 4% from the field, 46% from 3, but 86% from the free throw line. It didn't really feel like they hit that many threes tonight, but they did. I think mainly the main one was Jay Crowder, but we're gonna get into all that. All right, man. Let's go ahead and switch it up tonight, King. We want to switch it up. Let's go ahead and let the guests of honor here give us his overall reaction of this game. Hold on. Tonight.
Listen, all right. I've seen this on Twitter. Don't understand it.
Yeah.
People are saying Mavs played perfect. It's the only reason they won. They didn't even play perfect. They played great defense that they could continue to play, and they should continue to play, and that's why we were so mad. At least myself included after game 2. That was not Mavs basketball that we've come to grow and love over the course of the season. Just wasn't. Nope. We knew they could play better. Everyone was saying, oh, the Suns are just a better team. That's true. But the Mavs are better than that. And tonight, they didn't even shoot the ball well. Luka went 11 of 25. Mavs shot like 33% from deep. Those numbers will go up. And I'm telling you right, Jay Crowder, come on. He's shooting step back threes.
Yes.
That's not right. That's not continuing. So when Sunday comes around and those numbers go down, which I'm assuming they will for Jay Crowder, and Luka's shooting number, I said this after the game. I thought this was Luka's best game of the playoffs. I know the scoring numbers weren't there. It was just he just did everything, and you could tell throughout the course of the season, the team just feeds off Luka's energy defensively.
Yeah.
When he's playing defense, even if he gets scored on, it is what it is. But when the effort's there and he's screaming at dudes and he's getting steals in the passing lane, like the whole team feeds off that.
Yep.
So that's why I thought, again, the scoring numbers weren't there, but it was my favorite game.
Yeah, it wasn't bad, man. It wasn't bad at all. Like you said, Dallas won, convincingly, and he only shot 33% from 3.
Yeah, they didn't shoot that well. That's what everyone's saying.
It didn't even seem like it, but yeah, you're right. What you got, King?
I noticed that they shortened their lineup pretty much today. I see Davis Bertans only played 7 minutes. Frank got a little bit more time today, but overall, I just thought it was an awesome defensive game for the Mavs. They stopped the streak of Phoenix, I believe, shooting over 50% for the first 8 games of the playoffs so far, and we stopped that today finally. And I think that was the major point that I talked about in the last game. I asked guys if it was a facade, the defense that we had all year, and guys were going back and forth as far as maybe it may have been, maybe it wasn't, but I didn't think it was. And so my major point was we couldn't let Phoenix continue to score 124 points a game against us because that wasn't Maverick basketball. We were scoring 111 a game. Today we got 103. You know, it wasn't about the offense, really. They made it about the offense and about guys stepping up, which it was big that JB gave us some time today. JB was huge. Like this was the biggest game of his career, I think, and a big staple point for his Maverick future as far as this game right here. And he showed up. He showed up and showed out. I thought, like I said, the team played defense. It seemed like we had so many more shots, just field goal attempts than the Suns did. The Mavericks played with so much energy. It wasn't even, like Slightly said earlier, it wasn't a great offensive performance at all. It was just defense and energy. And
they had like 7 offensive rebounds in the first quarter.
Exactly. And it was started with Luka. I know Luka had 5 fouls, and the refs were trying to pick on him and all that. It was okay though. It was all good because it was just Luka showing effort and that he wasn't afraid of getting the fouls. And I think, like Slightly said, the rest of the team just backed up off of that. I thought Spencer Dinwiddie, he only gave you 4 points, 2 of 7. But, I mean, he came in there and he basically just deferred to JB. I felt like today was, again, he's the fail-safe, as I said before. He let Luka and JB do their thing, and he just went there and just helped the man. He got you 4 rebounds and 4 assists with it as well, so I was fine with that. Reggie Bullock has been amazing for us undercover in playoffs. Again, made some big-time threes for us, a deep 3 actually as well. Dorian Finney-Smith has been amazing as well, both of those guys in general. Dwight Powell, again, not really able to give you much, but we know that for this series. This is more of a Maxey series, and Maxey gave you 14 again. So all around, it was an awesome game, and I still think there's another step we can take as well. I think there's a game where JB, Luka, and maybe even Dinwiddie as well get you a little something on at the same time efficiently, and I think it's probably going to be game 4. I think they just, as I said, the series doesn't start until a home team loses. Dallas, they talked, or I should say the media, like Dallas was the home team or the favorite, and they were supposed to win the first 2 games. Now you go win game 4, and all the pressure's back on Phoenix now. Now Phoenix has to go and win game 5 because they know it's going to at least be a game 5 now. It's do or die. Game 4, the arena was pumping. They were loud. They were rocking in there. Again, the AAC has been awesome this whole playoff so far, it seems like. And just, man, I didn't think it was over at first. Today's game showed me it's not over. And again, Luka just needs guys to step up. You get Luka, guys to step up with him. He had a bad game today. You don't expect it to happen. The next game, Luka dropped 35 or so. Real easy. Almost got your triple-double again tonight. You know, he was 1 assist away. That's the norm with Luka.
As usual,
yeah. I can't believe he didn't get it.
Me either.
But you could see on the Suns, their faces weren't like we gave this game away. Their faces were like these guys came to play today. Yeah. So I took that as far as the body language from Phoenix. So I think it's a series. Even before the series, I think Draymond Green predicted this would be a 7-game series. Like, players and all know what's up with the Mavericks and his team. And if we play the defense and the Mavericks basketball we're supposed to play, it should be a close series. So it was a good win.
Wait, can I chime in real quick?
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
My Uber's here. I'm about to tear the entire city down. Listen, I agree with everything you said. That was such a good point about the Suns. That's the main reason I want to win this game. And somewhat convincingly, because the Suns will never make any lead feel safe ever. But like a 9-point win feels pretty good when you just controlled it the whole game.
Yeah.
I wanted the Mavs to show the Suns it's not going to be easy for you no matter what. Like, no matter what happens the rest of the series, it's not going to be an easy series for you. The first 2 games might have been easy. The rest of the series will not, and I'm happy they did that tonight. I'm sorry I have to leave early. I really do apologize for that. But
fine, man.
Thank you guys for having me on. You guys are great. Seriously, I can't recommend you guys enough. I always do to my viewers. I love what you guys do post game. I think y'all are like the only people who do it.
I think
for
so.
Mavs, like for a real post game.
Well, us and then of course Locked On Mavs.
Yeah, Locked On Mavs, but theirs is like a podcast.
Yeah.
But I can't recommend you guys enough. I'm gonna come on again for a full time. I promise. But
you're always welcome, bro.
We're going to get it together. We're just letting everybody know you're part of the Glow Gang too, Slightly. We appreciate you.
Hey, love you guys, man. Go Mavs. I'm feeling another Mother's Day massacre there. No, I wouldn't say massacre, but another big game. Hey, you guys have a good one, man.
You too, right, Slightly. Appreciate you.
Yeah, man. Look, my takeaways from this, man. I got two takeaways from this. There's two keys to this game. It pretty much just sums up the whole entire game. Dallas' defense, of course, that goes without saying. But the second one is Dallas dominated with their pace.
Yep.
With their pace. When you and Slightly talked about the offense, one just like, oh my God, look at this offense. The reason why that is because they dictated the game with their pace. And because Dallas leads the league in the slowest pace in the league, it's only fitting that they only scored a little bit over 100 points, but held the other team to 94. And we already know how Phoenix would like to speed it up a little bit. We saw how to score, like you said, 124 points in the last game. And so the fact that they came out, controlled the game with their pace, and also then, like you said, from the jump, aggressive on defense. Hands all over the place. They were playing passing lanes, a lot of tip balls, all that, man. So for me, like I said, to see that them turning around after this game, I think, like I said, you called it. We also talked about the fact that the one thing that was going for Dallas is they never lost since January 1st, never lost more than 2 games.
Back to back,
They lost the first 2, turned around and won this game. So they got a lot of that going for them right now. So that's a good thing. The fact, man, that they played with more of a balance. JB was aggressive tonight, which we're gonna get into all the positives there in a little bit. But yeah, that's pretty much my takeaway, man. The two things is the defense and the pace. They dictated it tonight, man. You got any other takeaways, man? We
beat the Suns, bro. You know how long it's been since we beat the Phoenix Suns. That's
2019, I believe.
It's just felt like it's been forever. We hadn't beat Chris Paul in the Suns jersey. This is the first time beating him in the Suns jersey. I told you, monkeys off your back. You got to get them, and it's one step at a time. This is one step, just like the Utah series when we had to beat Utah finally in Utah.
Right.
This is a step, man. I'm telling you, I wanted to see Phoenix get punched in the mouth. They're punched in the mouth now. We're going to see how they respond on Game 4. It's the biggest game in Maverick recent history.
Yeah. All right, man. Go ahead and get into them positives, man.
We kind of gave them out earlier when we talked about it, but man, there's not a lot of individual as far as people negatives I had here. Dodo, he only shot 5. Like, guys didn't have the greatest field goal percentages, but you felt them. Like Dodo, I felt Dodo. I felt Dodo impact on both sides of the ball. He made big shots at the end, big threes. We talked about Reggie Bullock. Reggie was a sniper today. Reggie's been a sniper. Like I said in the playoffs, Reggie's been that dude. Like, Reggie is everything and more of what we could have asked for from Josh Richardson, last year. Like, Reggie's amazing. JB came through. This was we were questioning him for a second. We're not gonna lie. It was again with long defenders and all of that talk.
And they mentioned that during the game.
They talked about it during the game too. Yep. And we just said, can JB get over that hump of the athletic long defender? And he was cooking guys today, and also he was using his body. Like, he was bullying guys today. And I'm like, JB, be like a bowling ball out there and just knock off of people and go to the rim. But JB was huge. Luka didn't shoot the ball well, but Luka was doing everything at the beginning of the game but shooting the ball well. I felt like he almost had a triple-double really at halftime. It felt like he was just sitting there with everything else. Maxi Kleber was huge, man. Like, Maxi.
Man, listen. Boy.
Maxi in the playoffs, man, like, I don't know. He saved it up, man, and Maxi's that dude. But defense, J-Kid, like you said, pace of the game. They just did what they supposed to do today. They played Maverick basketball. It's as simple as that. I don't even think they played the best basketball, like he was saying, slightly. They could have played. It wasn't that. It wasn't like we played the best basketball and Phoenix didn't try to play. Like, we played defense. It was a defensive battle. I think we got them into a defensive battle, and the Mavericks showed if you want to play just defense, we can do that, and we won that game. So I still expect us to have a better game than this. And like I said, that was basically all my positives from there, bro. I just thought the Mavericks came out with a different, type of defense. They didn't try to switch as much either. we talked about not switching.
Yeah,
as much.
they didn't. You're right.
And
I noticed that too. Yeah.
Every time they did it, Luka would like run off real quick and go back to his other man and all that. Like they weren't doing that. So I thought it was a great game, man. Great game plan, great win. We didn't want to go out, 3-0 where it was impossible. We didn't want to get close to being swept. And we got a team, man. Let's go. It's 2-1. It ain't over.
So, King, this is the main positive I take out of this right here, bro. It's the main positive I take out of it.
Too little, man.
That right there sums up what I'm about to say. Luka and JB had the bench doing that.
Yeah.
Too small, bro. And I listen. I think we talked about it on the previous 2 videos about Devin Booker just kind of out there talking.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that he put on his butt about 3 or 4 times in this game between Luka and JB, I loved it, bro. I loved it. Like the way when Luka did it a couple times to him, he kind of stared him down, like, like, bro, you,
right?
Yes, sir. You too small, bro.
JB got into the fight. JB got into the fight today. That's how I felt like JB came to the party finally.
Listen, I like to do it. Got to break these numbers down.
Mm-hmm.
So we talk about Dallas' defense holding them to 94 points. So you want to know what the big 3 each for Phoenix was?
I know what it's around, but tell us.
DeAndre Ayton, 16 points.
Mm-hmm.
Devin Booker, 18 points.
Yep.
Before I get into Chris Paul, now that whole Devin Booker better than Luka thing, squash it. Please squash it. He's not in Luka level.
I wasn't even.
You had people saying that, bro.
Oh, they're wild. They're wild,
bro. You know how it is. Recency bias.
They're wild.
Recency bias. Because where was that 2 years ago when Devin Booker was only winning 20 games a season?
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll another topic for another day. And then Chris Paul, of course, with 12, he had like 7 turnovers in the first half.
Yeah.
So let's see what my math looking here. That's 20. That's only 36 points, King.
Yeah, and JB almost got you 30 by himself.
Exactly. And Luka. And so you shut down their big 3 to only 36 points, bro.
Yeah.
That's telling right there. It's very telling.
Yeah.
We can look at Dallas's numbers here. Like you said, bro. What did you think about them putting Frank Ntilikina in instead of Josh Green?
I liked it. I think it's the right decision for right now for this series. I think I told you that before. Josh Green, I felt like this series is going to be hard for him to go out there and actually like just go through the development and all that stuff. He can't go through the growing pains in this series. We don't have the time. We don't have the ability. We don't have the team for him to do that. So I thought Frank was the better decision. That was good. J Kidd.
Because I feel like you said, we don't have time for the development right now.
Not in this one.
Take what you're learning right now into next season. And then hopefully you'll be part of the rotation next season. You know what I'm saying? And so, like you said,
saying
right
next
now,
season? Before you go, you saying next season? I think you can play next series. I just think this series right here is a problem for Josh Green. I think if he plays,
he's been looking shaky though so far in the playoffs period though.
I feel you.
Even in the first, his defense is good, but I think Kidd wants you to be a little bit, especially if you're a wing. He wants you to do a little bit more. And we talked about it before with his shots. It just looks like he's rushing it, he's pressing. You know what I'm saying? Just doesn't look comfortable out there when he's shooting the ball. And I understand that this is a different time compared to the regular season or whatever. Like this is a playoff. This is when every possession counts. But the fact is, like, with him, it's okay to sit him out. This is why you pick Frank up for. You know what I'm saying? So play Frank a little bit more. Frank can also hit threes. He did in the first game when I know it was garbage time, but still he can hit threes. We've seen him before this year. At one point he was hitting a clip of 40%. So and he's long, he's a good defender. So yeah, I keep Frank in there, man. He can guard 1 through 3, some 4s if you give him a chance, depending on the 4. Like if Jay Crowder go play the 4, you can guard him or whatever.
Absolutely.
But yeah, like you said, man, Maxi Cleaver putting the ball on the floor out here looking like a vintage Dirk out here, bro. That was throwing me off.
He was shooting them all
like
year.
He was doing a one dribble in and pulling up on one leg and.
Bro, he shot them. He shot them all season long, but he seemed like he didn't make any of them during the regular season.
Yeah,
and then
he
today it's like he's hitting them all in the playoffs and on. I don't know what's going on.
Bro, he looks so comfortable when he releases it too. You noticing that?
Yeah.
That's that first three. It's like he literally just caught it and just like took his time and just went up. And when I swear to you, when he released it again, I said that's going in.
Mm-hmm.
That was going in. You can see it. Like just look at he just released it, man. So confident. And it's so calm and collected, bro. And he's doing that on every 3 he's shooting. It's to the point now. Before we were like, man, you gonna miss this shot, man. You cringing like, please make it, please make it. Now it's like,
you back to Maxie
let's
gonna
sit
make
back.
it.
He got this.
Mhm.
But let's see. You talked about the White Pals. I think it was either you or slightly talked about the White Pals offense.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the White Pals defense today.
Yeah.
He held DeAndre Ayton to 16 points. I know DeAndre Ayton is not, Patrick Ewing and nobody. I know we kind of joked about that in the last video or whatever, but still, remember, we were supposed to get killed in the center position because he's different from Rudy Gobert. So for him to go out there and because he can get you 30 and 15.
Yeah.
And so for you to hold him down to 16, bro, that's kudos to you. To him and Maxey. I gotta give Maxey his props too. Listen. Can we also give props to what's their nicknames, King?
Dodo. The locksmiths.
The locksmiths, yeah. Can we give props to the locksmiths the way they locked up Devin Booker today and Chris Paul?
Man, Reggie was pressuring CP3 full court.
The full court. It looks like they might have went back and looked at the film from the Pelican series.
Yep.
How did the Pelicans win those 2 games that they beat the Suns in?
Full court press, Alvarado.
There you go. And so I think that Reggie seeing that, I think Jason Kidd, the coaching staff seeing that, that's what kind of led to them doing the whole full court press thing. So, but yeah, man, that's pretty much all I got, bro. Yeah, of course, Dodo and Reggie led again in minutes.
Yep. They're gonna lead every game in minutes.
I thought it was something else I was gonna add, but I can't remember. But yeah, man, you got any other positives, man? You want to add in there?
No, it was just a good team win, man. Good time, good job seeing finally the Phoenix Suns go down. Just a burden to finally see that we could beat them. It started feeling like we couldn't beat them, and we finally got it done. So let's go.
Yes, sir. All right, King. Let's go ahead and get into them positive. I say positive. Let's get into the negatives, man. You got any negatives?
I'm gonna talk about the shooting. It wasn't the greatest. Luka was missing free throws. No, Luka didn't have a great shooting game at all today. Really, it just didn't have.
It's probably the worst free throw. The worst shooting
game. Yes,
probably this, and then that one he scored like 19 points last year.
Yes, but he went out there and gave effort on defense, which makes the game. It's not really a bad game because he still got his decent amount of numbers, and he also played defense and he shut people down. Not shutting people down, but slowed them down. Did what he had to do as far as helping guys. And then JB got into a rhythm as well. So it gave JB, I guess, more of comfort. He gave him the ball, let him go to work. It was times Luka was backing off and just saying, "Go ahead, JB, it's you."
And he wasn't in foul trouble today either. That helped.
Nope. So I think they talked that whole Luka is afraid to let people play with him, and nah. I think Luka, when he sees that other guys are scoring, he has no problem giving you the ball. He's proven that for his career. I don't know why the media is trying to talk like that isn't the truth. Let's
not just say the media, King.
What? Who else?
Some of the fans.
They're media too. But the Mavs Twitter is media now. Mark Cuban watches us. But yeah, man, like the narratives about Luka Doncic, like it's like, as you said, he's the most scrutinized superstar in the league right now. And it's because he does the most with the least. So it's like he's damned if you do, damned if you don't. It's that LeBron James type curse of before. It's like nothing he can do. And I told you, it's not like a James Harden type thing because James Harden numbers kind of go down in the playoffs. Luka's numbers rise in the playoffs, like the best numbers possibly ever. So
that's what superstars do, King. Their numbers rise.
Yeah, so it is what it is. Luka actually got help from his teammates. Now, if Luka can get the ball back rolling in Game 4 and guys just come join the party with him again, we're gonna be here for Game 5, saying it's a best of 3.
Right now, are you confident we can get one in Phoenix if we win Sunday?
So if we win Sunday, I do think we're going to win in Phoenix. I think if it stays even, I don't think it's going to go like everybody wins the game at home. I think if the Mavericks win Game 4, it's going to be tremendous pressure on Phoenix to win Game 5. If somehow, some way the Mavericks sneak out Game 5, I think they win it at 6. Like, I know we're going way ahead of it and all. I'm just telling you, that's how big Game 4 is. I feel like Game 4, and let's not forget, Chris Paul has a history. let's not forget what Chris Paul before last year in the finals. We know what Chris Paul's history was.
Hey, you know what's funny? You said that because I saw somebody else say that same thing. He's like, hey, matter of fact, it was on the Ringer. They brought it up.
Yeah, like even in the finals.
Yeah,
even in the finals last year, he was up 2-0.
Yeah,
and they lost 4 in a row. So I'm just saying it ain't over yet. I wanted to get the monkey off the back. We got it off our back. I'm good now. Let's go play.
Yeah, man. Hopefully we can get that win on Sunday, man.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
What's your negatives, bro?
My negatives are. It was something I was gonna say. Man, to be honest with you, I mean, if I want to nitpick, Dinwiddie only got you 4-4-4. 4-4-4. Yeah, I mean, it's all he got you. You know, like I said, not talking down on Powell, because Powell played good defense on Ayton today. I was gonna say something about when you said Game 5. If we can win Game 4, can we get Scott Foster in Game 5?
That's what I was going to ask you. Is Scott Foster going to referee any of these games? That's wild that we want Scott Foster. But yeah, if we can get a Scott Foster sighting,
I mean, because we hasn't been winning with Scott Foster. That's why I'm like, can we don't get him in 4? I think we can win in 4. Let's just give him 5. Give us 5 so we can win in Phoenix.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
saying? I'm telling you, man, we're gonna win one of them in Phoenix, though. We gonna win if we can get Game 4. We're gonna win a game in Phoenix, man. We keep playing with them and then just having brain farts at certain situations and they just run. We're gonna play a game in Phoenix where we finish it out. I feel it, man. I feel it.
Hey, listen, of course, you already know. I hope you're right, bro. You know I hope you're right. It's all the negatives, man. Let's go ahead and get into the game ball, man. What you giving that game ball to Noise? I couldn't see who'd you say? Oh, you said something behind it. I couldn't see what you said. You got the jersey covering your mouth. You said what now?
Man. I said
JB. Okay, JB. You give it to JB. I'm going to give it to. I'm about to go way left field. I'm gonna give it to Maxi Kleber.
I like that.
Luka too easy. We already know what Luka did.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna give it to Maxi Kleber, man. Like I said, he out there looking like a baby Dirk out there, man.
Yeah, Maxi was nice.
Maxi was nice. All right, man. You got anything else, man, before we get into these questions and comments?
If anybody goes to the Game 4, make sure it's even louder than it was today.
Please. Oh man, the crowd was live. The crowd was live.
AAC has been very live this playoffs. It has.
Shout out to Reggie Bullock, man. He called it.
Yeah, he did.
He definitely called it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, y'all see the title down here at the bottom. Questions and comments. It is your time of the show. Me and King's favorite time of the show. So go ahead and get your questions and your comments in, ladies and gentlemen. We are about to get this thing started. Ah, dang it, he beat me. Hold on. Y'all see that? See how King be cheating, y'all? He kind of beat me to it.
What?
I heard cheating, man. It's all good, bro. It's all good. I thought I was up there. Come on. Yeah. Am I up there now? Still not up there. Okay, now I'm up there. All right, here we go, y'all. So like I said, guys, get your questions and your comments in. You guys know how this works because I know it's a lot of y'all talking to each other in the comment section. So we're trying to condense this show, y'all. We're trying not to go over 2 hours every show because, you know, the longer these shows are, man, like I think we don't get as many eyeballs because people's attention spans aren't as long as they used to be. You know, people like things condensed, so we try to keep our show. We would like to be at around an hour and at least an hour and a half, but we know that's not going to happen. But we try to keep it away from 2 hours if we can. So if y'all can, if y'all are addressing us, please hit us with the WTM so we can go ahead and get to your question and your comment here live. All right, man. King, you ready?
Yes, sir.
You going? I'm going.
I can go first. I got it.
All right, here we go.
We got Javier up in here saying I thought 77 was a ball hugger. I thought so too, Javier. But
I thought it was too. That's what people told us. That's what people told us. Got this one. I'm going to go ahead. Schneider was good, man. He said slightly and glow mask collab. Heck yeah, yes sir. He will be back, man. Like we're still trying to get everybody's schedules lined up. We got guys like TGK and slightly biased. Those two guys, man. They're doing it big on YouTube. So we're just trying to get to their level.
And we still got DDP too.
Oh yeah, we still got DDP 2 coming up, y'all. We gonna do DDP probably at the end of the series. Win or lose, we'll do at the end of the series, kind of give our overall thoughts. So yeah, we're just trying to collab, man, and just kind of grow out here, man. So if y'all, like King said before, if y'all know any other Mav content creators out there, man, let us know. There's another person we found today that I told King about. We can probably hit him up and see if he want to hop on our show too. So y'all guys know any people, man, let us send them our way. Let us know. You know, that way we can kind of collab with them too.
We're going to Logan. Going on to Logan.
Oh wait, hold on. Oh wait, let's see. My bad. Sorry, y'all. Oh, here we go. There's a lot of Slightly fans in here.
Yeah, old mate FD said everyone is here from Slightly. We appreciate each other that's there from Slightly, but don't step on our Glow Gang. You know, we got a Glow Gang up in here. But no, we appreciate you though. We love Slightly though. Definitely everybody that came from Slightly. We appreciate y'all. And we definitely have him back on again.
Hey, I like what Snotty said here. He said the collab we didn't need, but the collab we deserve. Yeah, appreciate that, man. Definitely appreciate that. That's a little line from Batman, y'all.
Batman, yep. Logan says Kid needs to seriously rest Luke at the start of the fourth. The Mavs were already up by 15 points. I'm glad we got the win tonight, but still too close for comfort. If Mavs play this kind of D, Mavs in 7. Yeah.
Oh, he didn't rest him in the first. He's right.
He didn't rest him, but he was in foul trouble though, right?
But he got in foul trouble like later on, like midway in the quarter. That's how he ended up getting that rest. Like, okay. But if it wasn't for that foul, I don't know when Key was gonna sit him.
I don't know.
He played at the beginning of the fourth quarter.
I don't know if Luka can sit. I'm not even gonna lie. I know he seriously needs to rest him, but man, we need Luka on the court. Wasn't his plus minus in the day like plus 20 something when he was on the floor?
I believe so, King. Yeah, plus 20.
That's what I'm like. You have to play Luka Doncic. He's a ball hugger though.
Yeah, he's a ball hugger.
That's you.
That's you.
Is it? No, that's you. Yeah. I read Logan.
Oh, Luka haters gonna be like Luka is still bad. He got carried by Brunson and didn't play defense. Yeah, man, old mate. Yeah. We've already had that conversation already, man. It's the same song and dance with the like King said. Luka is. I talked about it in the last video. Like right behind LeBron, I think Luka's probably the most criticized and most scrutinized superstar in the league, hands down. No matter what he does, he's gonna get criticized. He's gonna get scrutinized. Is what it seems like. So no matter what he does, so Luka just got to keep his head down, man, and just keep balling. And hopefully, fans like us, man, can go out here and support him. Because I've said it before, these people keep acting like that and pushing him away. A lot of y'all weren't fans in the '90s. I was. And it was not a fun time in the 90s, y'all. And if we lose Luka, it's going to be a lot of lottery picks. And I'm telling you right now, generational players do not grow on trees. Just ask Sacramento. They've been trying to get they've even had top 10 picks for the last 800 years, and they still ain't found anybody yet. So, like I said, y'all better be lucky we got this player, man. So,
ask Cleveland when they lost theirs. When Cleveland lost theirs, they got 3 first-round picks in 4 years.
Exactly. When LeBron, another generational player, left Cleveland that first time, they got what?
3 first-round picks.
3 overall picks out of 4 years. So, yeah.
School says a few things we learned today. 1, get Brunson going early. 2, Powell's useless. 3, THJ is a better playoff performer than Dinwiddie. And 4, Luka can have an off night if Brunson shows up. I mean, this is all.
My God, I'm here for it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like that.
Hey, I told you, bro. You tried to.
Like that,
forgot THJ was a decent playoff performer though. You didn't give me.
Yeah. You know what? I got to agree with you on that one, man. I definitely got to agree with you on that, School. I've seen Tim Hardaway show up more than Spencer Dinwiddie has so far. So that was a good one, man. That was definitely a good one. Greg says he got the Mavs in 6. Okay. We got some optimism in here now.
I do too.
Even old mate says we went in 6. Okay.
I do too.
Let me try to get some more. We got some more slightly biased fans in here. Martin said hello, slightly biased community. What's good? All the slightly biased followers, man. We appreciate y'all hopping on, man. And we would appreciate if y'all hit that like button and hit that subscribe button and join the Glow Gang too, guys. We're gonna definitely have Slightly and the other guys, other Mav content creators on some more, man. Just kind of giving y'all the heads up. Let's see. Oh man, the man of the hour.
Jay says, "What's up, my two favorite Mavs fans? You owe me an apology. The Mavs played exactly like I said they should and won. More ball movement. Other players besides Luka was handling the ball. I mean, they did the same thing. JB just made shots today. Jay,
Exactly.
they did the
JB
same
didn't come out there with 3 fouls in the first 2 seconds of the game.
JB made shots and Luka missed shots. They did the same exact thing. But yes, it's all love, Jay. We got the W, man. I don't know if you were thinking we're gonna win the game or whatever, but I'm glad we did get it done. And we appreciate you being on the show, bro.
Smito says, finally a good defensive game. Dallas forced 17 turnovers. Is that right?
Yeah, man.
I didn't even touch on that.
It took 14
Yeah,
more
because Chris fired like 7 by himself.
Yep, and took 14 more shots.
Dallas took 14 more shots. Yeah, and Dallas made 6 more shots too.
Yeah.
Got to touch on that.
I hope Phoenix goes and parties tonight for CP3's birthday as well, too. Please, y'all.
Hey, you know what's funny too? I had a feeling they were gonna lose that game because everybody kept talking about, oh, it's CP3's birthday. It's CP3's birthday, and I was like, you know what? They gonna mess around and lose this game, bro, just because of that, man.
Logan says you guys would agree that this win so important for the Mavs' confidence. I think this is Mavs' great thorough game, I guess. Also, JB stepped up big tonight. Great team win overall. Yeah, Logan, you hit it right on the head. The win was huge. It was just really seeing that they could beat this team. That's a major step. And I think tonight was, like we said, huge. Even with Luka having not a bad game, but not the best Luka Doncic.
Not Luka standard game in the playoffs.
Yeah, and they still were able to beat this team that has been destroying them. Like, that's a big step. This is like the Jazz all over again. That game 2 where you finally saw without like we can win. This is that game. They just got to keep going with the momentum.
Smito says, by the way, this was our worst offensive game of the season. Of the series, except for our turnovers. So, like I said, who scored doesn't matter. Luka plus 45, Brunson 13, equaling 58.
There you go, Jay.
Yeah.
There you go, Jay. He just told you the same thing. Brunson just scored. Luka just didn't score, and they played defense.
So it balanced out more.
Yep.
The score. So yeah. Yeah. Do you think the Mavs break out through this game? We hope so. Like one of the guys just said, you would think, man, with this game, it's kind of like with the Jazz game. It showed that you can beat this team, and we saw the defense that we've saw all year finally show up in this game. So hopefully, man, they could take that momentum and get you to even it up, and then it'd be a best out of 3, and just try to steal one in Phoenix. I think we can win at home. I'm confident, and y'all heard me say it before. I've been confident of us winning at home, even towards the second half of the season. I've been confident of us winning at home, which is why we stress so much about getting home court advantage, and why we should have got that 3rd seed. But we ain't gonna talk about that.
It's all good. Let's get it done now, so we can get in the next round and talk about why we got it done. But I do think it's the breakthrough game, though. Hopefully, we got to win Game 4. Though Game 4 is the game that shows them that we are actually here. That it's not a fluke. This is the media. Luckily, we have a whole weekend where the media doesn't talk, so we get 2 back-to-back games before the media really talks about it. So they would really call us a fluke game, probably. The next game, Game 4, is the game where Mavericks could recognize.
It's like, oh, okay,
if they can win. Yep. Oh, I'm sorry. Ben says we fight to the end. Love to see them stuff those smug tossers. Thanks for the game, Suns. We'll see you Sunday. Now kindly out of our arena and prepare to get beat again next game, as he said. Mavs in 6.
Man, I just love seeing Devin Booker shutting up.
Yeah, man.
We got a lot of Mavs in 6 in here now, man. Everybody got Mavs in 6. Okay. Mavs in 6. Jay, what you got now, man? He said, well, we'll look at here. Brunson getting involved in the offense, touches the ball, and boom, Mavs win. Just like I said.
JB shot the ball. How many times was it today? How many times did he shoot the ball today? He shot about 21 times. So he shot the ball 5 more times than he shot
5 more times.
He just made more shots.
And he wasn't in foul trouble in the first 2 seconds of the game.
So he was able to stay in the game more to get more shots. He got 5 more shots. He wasn't in foul trouble. And he made shots. Sir. But I get it, Jay. We get it. You're right. You want to hear that? I don't know what you're right about, but you're right.
Oh, but him and Smitty just having a conversation about that now. That's you.
Ben says JB and Luka put them in the blender tonight. I don't want to hear anything about Luka's defense tonight. He showed he can make an impact where needed. Reggie, Doe, Maxey, my God. Yeah, Ben. Those guys, man, like, man, I don't know, man. I keep getting confused about the center position and who we need, man. I keep going back and forth.
I kind of wish Slightly was still on because him and Bibb kind of had a video today talking about. Now, King, don't kill me on this. What I'm about to say.
It's Rudy, right? You gonna say Rudy?
So I'm not all the way in, but they kind of nudging me a little bit. I'm not saying like, oh, get him, but they kind of nudging me a little bit, King, on Rudy, and they kind of had some good points.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. Now I'm really on the fence, man. I'm really on the fence.
It is. It's the fence because you know his defense is going to help us. Like,
yes,
if you played the same team, put Rudy Gobert behind him, like this defense is like Luka never gets picked apart. Like
and we said that last video when I was telling you about. And matter of fact, what I told you last video about how Phoenix can hit you in different ways, which is why we was kind of struggling a bit on defense. Is what they were talking about on the Ringer. They said the exact same thing, and it's just like, but when you have that big guy down there, they said the same thing too. I said. You had that big guy in the paint, you can press a little bit more on the perimeter because you got an eraser back there.
Yep.
And so now that you don't have a big guy, you're scrambled. But they scrambled today. Let's be real.
Yeah, they did.
They just had a little bit more energy in their
harder.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And so that's the only thing. It's like because looking at this game and then looking at the last game, like you said, they both were scrambling. Both games they were scrambling. But look at the way that they were screaming in the last game. It was kind of like, like we said,
let it go. It's going to be a shot. Today it was like, no, I'm running through.
On this game, from the jump, it was I'm on you. You know what I mean? And so they and plus like once things kind of went on like little mini runs here and there. Dallas was sprinkling in a little zone to throw them off.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And that way, that's how they were clogging the paint and deflecting the balls and all that stuff, man. Because they would play those little soft zone.
I told you about that zone. But
no, I agree with you. What else you gonna do?
You had to throw in some zone.
Yeah, you had to.
My only scare about Rudy, to go back to that point, he's 30 already, I believe. I think it's 4 more years on this contract.
That's the only thing.
I'm scared of the contract, and I'm scared of his hands. Like it's either going to be one or two things. He's either going to come in, he's going to have the good hands, and he's going to catch lobs, and it's going to work.
How are you using them, King? Is what we
you got to use him like Dwight Powell. Can he catch? Can he have the connection like running through? Dwight Powell sometimes runs through the basket kind of sometimes with Luka's like lobs. Like he's going where he has to hold on to hang basically because he's going so hard into the basket or whatever. Like will Rudy be able to read Luka's mind the same way Dwight is? Like I don't know that combo is like the best efficient offensive combo in the NBA or NBA history or whatever. So when you have something like that asks Rudy Gobert to come in there and fill that role, I mean, it should work defensively, but it could make it where our offense just gets stagnant, man. Like it may hurt our offense a lot, and that's what scares me about it. Like it's a big risk, but if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it's a lot of money for paperweight, man.
Bro. It's the money.
Yeah.
We saw some people showing some love, man. Appreciate that, Pat, man.
Thank you,
appreciate
Pat.
That. Schneider, appreciate that, man. Here we go. T, what's good, man? He said, what's good, my peoples? I see today they shared the ball and played defense. Also contest shots on defense. Not too many turnovers, and Luka played off the ball more. That's how everyone else got their rhythm. Yeah, pretty much, man. Pretty much.
Yeah, you just let them have it. That's what we're going to let them have it, bro. It's like,
I'm going to say, that's what Jay is telling us, so yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still on the fact that it made a difference where your second ball handler wasn't in foul trouble and couldn't play aggressive from the jump. I mean, 3 fouls in the first, minute of the game, that will take you out your rhythm.
Is off the ball again, Luka playing in the post, as I said again last video?
King, do you remember when you said Luka in the post, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Said it was too small, right? Like, so, I mean, okay, just making sure. In the post, it's still an off-ball play. Like, get the ball to Luka. The thing is, when Luka got it back out to JB in them last game, they weren't making the shots. Simple as that.
Exactly. We'll go back to the comments. What happened? Don't tell me it jumped. Okay, it's you.
Todd says, yo, the power trio. Huge game for JB. We needed him to be Luka's sidekick, and he delivered. Absolutely, Todd. And thank you for checking in as always, bro. We appreciate it.
Man, when is Dinwiddie going to show up, man?
We got one last series, didn't you? Didn't you get one last series? You got one last series, right?
Yeah,
You're going to get one. You're going to get one again this series, bro.
I hope you're right. Let's get it in Phoenix. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's you.
Starbug, what's up? Doom and gloom dispelled for a day. Hell yeah. Frank got lots of minutes. Didn't screw up once. Nice. Absolutely. He did.
They
Frank
played 12 minutes tonight. Yeah.
Yep. Frank did. He did Josh's job for him.
Yeah. Todd, what's good, man? He said, notice how Luka was passing crazy to start the game to prove the ball hog theory wrong.
Yep. He did it last game.
And it made it easier too when they're making their shots, like we've been saying.
Yeah. He did it last game too, Todd. Guys didn't make it.
Exactly.
Aaron says Jay Crowder shooting like he's sticking it to Mark Cuban for trading him in that Rondo trade. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Jay Crowder been. I don't know what's going on. He's banging them shots here in Dallas.
I'm still mad about that trade, bro.
Yeah, I'm not. It was supposed to work. I wasn't mad about it then. In hindsight, I'm mad about it, but I still feel like the Rondo trade. If we'd had Rondo now with like Jay Kidd as coach, it'd have been a different trade.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's because of the coach. That's it.
Oh yeah, Infidel says greatest collab ever. Nice to see. Appreciate that, man. We definitely appreciate that. Young, what's good, man?
He said I was at the game. Great energy. Yeah, that's awesome.
Young, you gotta tell us how it was in there, man.
Go.
Just seeing it on TV doesn't do it any justice. Yeah. You don't do it any justice at all, man. RCA says it was kind of weird seeing Frank out there in the crunch time instead of Spencer. Not sure I like that look, especially when I look at Frank's stat line.
But the defense, though, RCA.
But the defense, though, man.
Yeah. They was cooking us in the fourth quarter of the past few games. You want the guys out there that can stop those guys.
And to be honest with you, too, RCA, Frank is a better shooter than Josh. Just being real. He's a better shooter. I think they're probably both on par, about close to each other on defense. But what can the other person do that pulls them away from the other person? And that's Frank shooting the ball.
And Frank's a better defender than Dinwiddie.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He definitely a better defender than Dinwiddie. This one here. Oh, it's your boy.
Yeah, he said, I'm so glad to eat my words when I was speaking that JB is done, but Dinwiddie must do something. He can't play like he has played till now. This is the 9th game in these playoffs. He's done nothing yet. I am so happy that you came on the show and you said you were wrong about JB. I'm glad to eat my words too when I'm wrong about the Mavs. So it's good.
Hey, I was wrong about this win. So hey,
it's all love. It's awesome. I know we all fans. If you guys didn't know, Ralph speaks it all the time. So it's no animosity or anything. We just talk like we're in a barbershop here. But yeah, great thing. Dinwiddie, I think, is going to show up and give us one, as I said. And I think JB's here to stay again. I think JB will be in game 4 again, give us another 20-something point performance.
I hope you're right, King. I hope you're right. Jay says Luka needs to leave the refs alone once again. Too much complaining. We can agree with that, King. Jay. We can agree with that.
I agree with that, Jay. But he's gonna get fined though. He's definitely getting. Luka's gonna get fined for the day for the most money signs.
No calls out there.
He kept those money signs in there saying the refs are being paid, and I'm like, yeah, he's gonna get fined.
Oh yeah,
yeah. He kept doing the refs because they kept taking them out to
Yeah.
make the Suns have a running on. He was saying they're getting paid, so I'm like, man, they're gonna give him a technical foul. But
I was thinking that too. Like, dang, what Luka saying about? I thought that same thing you just said.
He kept doing it.
What Luka mean by that, bro? He need to be careful with that because he'll mess around and get a tick. Never look at Tony Brooks wasn't out there.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna get fined though. Technical foul. Yep.
Ejection. He would have probably ejected him for that. Messing my money up. Ejection.
Ben says Chris Paul has lost four playoff series, went up 2-0.
Reggie, if you're in here tonight, shout out to you because you did hit me up earlier and said something about that. I'm just saying.
Shout out to Thomas. Let him know we loud in here, y'all.
Yeah. Thomas, I hope you're in here too, man. You probably in here somewhere.
We loud in here, Thomas.
RCA says if we get even half of the calls we should have gotten the game wouldn't even have been close. Amen. I was saying that. I don't know how many times we picking dudes up off the floor, man. Yeah. He says I was pulling my hair out watching JB and Luka get assaulted at the bucket over and over again. It was many times he was getting banged and hit in the back of the head and slapped, and I'm just like, so we're gonna call anything at all, or what we doing? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not consistent, man, with the way they call these games, bro. It shouldn't matter what what referee group it is in the game to get certain calls a certain way. You know what I mean? So I don't like that, bro. Like, be consistent with it. You seeing bodies dropping, call the fouls, man.
I'm loving these matchups in the playoffs this year. Like I felt the matchups have been incredible. Some of the best matchups we've ever had.
Yeah.
These refs though are probably the worst refs I've ever seen in this playoffs. Like these are horrible. These refs are. It looks like every series, like the refs are controlling the games and like it's like to make series go longer and to maybe help the Vegas wages or whatever. But it's something's going on and it's out of hand. So Adam Silver needs to get that together, and I love Adam Silver. I think he's the best commissioner like
he is
history, just about. So
just that we just need to clean that one thing up. Remember we talked about this earlier. We said like early in the season, the way that referees are refereeing the game, we were cool with it.
Exactly.
They were letting people play a little bit more. They weren't falling for none of those okie dokes that like James Harden, those guys were doing. Even Luka. It's like, bro, look, just let the guys play. You know what I'm saying? Like we were cool with it. It's like after like pretty much January 1st, it's like where are these weird calls and stuff coming from? It's like now you're reverting back to the old ways.
Yep.
And so I don't know, bro. It's crazy. Real quick, Jeffrey says Luka's defense was all about effort.
That's all it's always about.
Ain't that what I said?
Yeah.
It's what I said. It's all about the effort, bro.
Can't be afraid to get embarrassed.
Yeah.
Liz says, "What up, Glow Gang? What up, Liz? Great game. Love the intensity and great work by Frank guarding Booker. We finally broke the curse." Yep, that's what I said, Liz. We finally got the one victory. That's huge.
Yes. That's all you really need, man, because that one win, because like King said, if we win game 2, guess what that's going to do? That's going to have doubt creeping in Phoenix's head. Like, oh, here we go again.
Yep.
With the giving up a 2-0 lead or whatever. So let's hopefully Sunday, man, we can take care of business, y'all. Pavel, what's good, man? He says, man, this was huge. Tired of the nonsense hot takes. I want to see a loop of Luka and JB cooking Booker and Paul, and let's talk about their D on. Oh my God, Pavel, yes. Like I said, like I told Slightly and King, my most favorite part of this this game today was the way Luka and JB was putting them on their butts tonight, man. I loved it. I love seeing Devin Booker flying across the court because he keeps catching the elbow to the chest and they laying it up over him. And I like when Luka's doing it, he's staring him down like, bro, you too small, bro. Yeah. You're too small. Because he's been doing a lot of talking, man, for a guy who literally just 2 years ago was almost winning 20 games a season.
Bro, I hope Luka isolates D Booker in one of these games and just like takes it to him the whole game.
Yeah.
Like I hope because D Book thinks he can play a little defense and all, and I'm not gonna lie, his defense has stepped up.
No, yes. I'm not saying it didn't, but
he in a level where he can defend Luka though, and I want Luka to show him to say, "Hey, bro, stop talking that smack. Like it's levels in this."
Thank you. Like you just got here 2 years ago. Calm down, bro.
I've been
talking like he's been there already, bro. Like,
Remember Devin Booker was crying about making All-Star games?
No, remember Devin Booker crying about double teams?
Yeah, I remember all that. But Ben, what did he say? I call Frank should get minutes and make a huge difference we played him. If King is Kingstradamus, put me down as Benstradamus. You can have it, Ben. Just kidding, King. You're the real mystique. Nah, Ben, it's definitely you guys. You guys definitely help us out a lot. We learned a lot from you guys. Don't think any different.
Well, I said, man, it's not just us, y'all. It's all of us here, man. We're a community, man. It's We Talk Mavs, y'all. We Talk Mavs. Johnny B, what's good, man? He said, what up, Glow Gang? Yes, sir. Oh, King, he said for you. He said, you was right, big dog. Great win.
Yeah, he hit me up early. I was on duty playing Call of Duty, and he hit me on the Xbox asking if we're going to win.
Say, bro, y'all don't never hit me up play no Call of Duty, man.
I don't even see you on there, bro, man. I'm gonna say you don't be on there. You be faking the
man. I'm gonna get on that some more though, man. I'm gonna get on there.
You should, but he was on there. He was talking to me about it, and I told him, yeah, we're gonna win tonight. He was like, need to get your optimism and all, but I really thought we were gonna win tonight, and we did. So
you called it, man.
That's you, ain't it? Oh, I guess it's me. I can go. Liz says this week work has been stressful and hard, but when I saw Booker get ragdogged in the paint by Brunson and seeing Luka body bagging him out, 20 pounds of stress of me really satisfying. Yeah, Liz, man. Like
yes, Liz, yes.
Yeah, I remember with JB that one play
when I seen Luka. Damn Book getting drugged across the floor, man, by Luka and JB, bro. I loved it, bro.
JB knocked him on his stomach, and he was just on the ground. It's like, call that. I'm like, nah, just get up, bro.
Letting the dude, he's 6'1", just eating you up out there, bro. Get up.
Yeah.
Let's see, we can go try to get through some of these here. Here we go. Oh, it's me. Grand Theft. Alvarado was awesome for the Pels. Oh,
Where you
yeah,
at?
against the Suns, they will be a contender with Zion. It shows that if you get in their faces, they are human and will miss shots and turn over the ball. You know what, Ben? It's a good thing. It's funny you said that because we said that in the beginning of the video. It
Make sure
felt
you click
like
on it.
Dallas went back and looked at the Pelican series to see how they were disrupting them, staying within games, and win the 2 games that they did win. And like you said,
Click it,
man,
bro. Click
huh?
it though before you finish. Click the bins. You don't have them on the
Oh, my
screen.
bad, my bad, my
You
bad.
good? Go ahead.
But yeah, just them. I guess kids showed them the video, and then we seen it with Reggie pressing him literally the whole entire court, the whole entire game was up on him the whole entire game, bro. And that threw Chris Paul off his rhythm to the point that he had 7 turnovers in the first half. So
Yeah.
you're right, Ben. Now if Dallas can keep this same intensity up on defense, man, for the next game, we got a series, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
We got a series.
It's a series already until we lose.
But yeah, of course.
At home.
What's saying? It's a series to the home team loses.
The playoffs don't begin until the home
To the
team
home,
loses, or a road team wins.
TGK, what's good, man? It's another
TGK.
collab right here. What's good,
Yes,
man?
sir.
Hey, happy birthday to TGK too, man.
Yes,
This is
sir.
birthday.
Happy birthday. Great
Yeah,
win on
sorry
yours.
your birthday's on Chris Paul's day, bro.
No, it's a great day. You got to celebrate. Chris Paul got the crop. So good job, TGK.
Yes, sir.
Solution said, I'm sorry. Solution says, good game, Mavs. They moved around and had other players driving aggressively to the basket. They have a formula, but can they sustain it? I think
that's
they can.
what we just. I just said that Solution.
It's effort. Solution. It's effort. If the Mavericks don't have to play pretty. The Mavericks can win ugly basketball games. We've seen it all. Remember the beginning of the year? Y'all remember the beginning of the season?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say, Roddy, you remember the beginning of the season when everybody was saying what's going on with the Mavericks offense, and they just kept winning a bunch of ugly basketball games? The Mavericks can win. They showed you all year. All this stuff come around in the playoffs. They showed you all year they can win all type of ways. So they have to just continue having effort. It's all about Luka coming out in the beginning. We've said it multiple times. The team flows on him. Depending on how he comes out and plays, the rest of the team usually follows.
And plus, their pace is built for ugly games too. So
yep,
that's why they feel comfortable playing ugly games because their pace dictates that. So they're cool with it. Oh, here we go. Johnny B says JB stock went back up to 17. Dang, what was it?
You dropped them from over 25 to under 15, Johnny?
Jesus. Wow. I told you, man. Look, if they lose, Johnny knocking off like
10 mil.
like 2 to 5 mil, bro.
Loss,
if you
man,
win,
like,
you get 1 mil.
Yeah, like 2 mil.
Oh man.
Jay, we do agree. We love you too, Jay. He said love y'all show, even though we don't agree. We do agree.
Oh yeah.
We just the Luka thing, I just felt like it's a little different. But I agree with you though. Luka does need to get everybody involved. It's not that we disagree with you, Jay. It's not that we don't agree that Luka should get everybody involved. It's just I think the last game Luka got a bunch of flack for not getting people involved, and I feel like he tried to, but nobody else was doing anything. And if he wouldn't have got his 35 or whatever, like the team would have been blown out by like 30 at halftime, just sitting there. I feel like he's getting the wrong end of the stick on that one. But I do agree with your premise on what you think he should do.
Amen. We love you too, Jay. We love you too. Jeffrey says, I think Luka's our best rebounder. What do y'all think? Oh, yeah, hands down.
Yeah,
I mean, do I need to run off the center's rebound numbers tonight?
Yeah.
I mean, the dude be flirting with triple doubles almost every game. So yeah, he's definitely our number one rebounder. So yeah,
he's one of the best rebounders in the league.
Yeah, for sure, especially at the wing position.
Yeah.
AT's was good, man. He says Reggie Bullock has been one of our best Mavs signings in years. Yeah. Whoa! Did y'all forget Josh Richardson? Y'all being disrespectful, bro. Y'all
man,
being disrespectful.
The way Reggie playing though, I kind of want to extend him already.
Dang, he just signed a 3-year deal, bro.
No, man. I'm saying to you, man. Like next year, if he give him one more year, we're going to extend him next year. If he play again like this next year, he can extend it.
Lloyd says, I've noticed the team is slowly getting consistent at pump fakes, one dribble pull-ups, Reggie, Dodo, and Maxi. Yeah.
Yep.
Maxi going right around folks, man.
Yeah.
Going to the lane to laying it up over cats. He did that little glide dunk, was it last game? I'm like, okay. Yeah. Maxi.
Yeah. Man, if Dodo was more naturally gifted, I guess, Dodo would be a beast because you watch his game handles and the things he can do now, man. Like if he actually would have came in the league as a guy that was like supposed to, like his dedication. You can just see his drive is just all world. Like he's an awesome guy. He definitely, man, I love Dodo. I told you he might be my favorite player on the team. And I all praise to Luka and all, but Dodo's the heart and soul of this team.
Amen. Mark, what's good, man? He says, funny how the Suns stopped talking ish and show voting tonight. Dang, Mark, it's funny how that works, huh? When you're getting hit, like King said last video, when you get hit in your mouth, you ain't got nothing to say then.
Yeah.
It's kind of like I think TGK kind of said it, man. They were front running. Yeah. That's what they were doing. So then when you get hit in your mouth,
yeah.
Usually how that works, man.
I told you after the game I was looking at them to see how they were talking.
Yeah, I was doing that the whole entire game. I was
like,
on them.
Are they saying that they weren't really like playing? I thought they were going to be like, oh no, we weren't playing. We just gave it to them and all. But they were actually sitting there like, okay, they playing. So I was like, all right, yeah, the Mavs actually beat them. It wasn't like an excuse game.
They had Aiden mic'd up, and he wasn't talking like, oh, we just, man, we got to come on with it, y'all. We got to come on.
Yep.
Like Lloyd said, shout out to you guys, by the way. Appreciate that, Lloyd, man. Appreciate
you, Lloyd.
Pavel says, I'll go ahead and read them, bro.
Right.
Pavel says, what I appreciate about Max's game is he noticed the size in front of him, put in the floor and dunked it over his head. Yeah, that's what we were just saying. Like Maxey's being aggressive, man. And a lot of those times, I think between him and Reggie, instead of them going all the way to they can't get the three, they're not driving all the way to the basket. They're pulling up for the little mid ranges.
Yeah.
Let's see. Demo says we still were sloppy in offense possessions in the fourth quarter. Yeah, we were. It was an ugly game, man. But like we said, the pace that we play in, man, it's okay. Like we were fast paced, like the Phoenix Suns, what was it, 7 seconds or less, and we were doing that. Then I can see what the issue is, but we play in a pace, man, where it's like, okay, let's just take your time, man, and get it right the next time. So that's cool, man.
And that's crunch time, and there was no Luka basically because he was in foul trouble for most of it to the end. So it was supposed to be sloppy. They won.
Smito says, now that they read this post, haven't heard anyone praising the Dinwiddie trade for some time. I said it in February. I will say it again. Trade KP for this guy was a mistake.
No, Smito. So
I bajillion% disagree with you, man. No. Do y'all not remember how KP looked last year? KP wasn't just looking like Superman out there this year with Jason Kidd as the coach. He still couldn't post anybody up. He still was. It was still the off. Now y'all talking about Luka. The offense is stagnant with KP. Yeah. I'm telling you, if we still had KP, we would not have made it to the second round, and we probably been flirting with the play-in.
Yeah.
So I definitely gotta disagree with that, man. Now, if you were to say that Dinwiddie is not showing up in the playoffs compared to in the regular season, I give you that because Dinwiddie did help us in the regular season to get to the position that we're in here in the playoffs. So I definitely gotta disagree with that, man.
So I'm gonna put it like this: Kristaps Porzingis is a better player than Spencer Dinwiddie. I think most of us know that. That's fine. Kristaps Porzingis at his peak and what he can be, we think he's a better player than Spencer Dinwiddie. That's why he made an All-Star team before, and Spencer Dinwiddie didn't. Okay, but it's situations and it's chemistry and fit.
Yeah,
Kristaps Porzingis wanted to be a 1A, 1B. He wanted that from the beginning of time. He wasn't a 1. They tried to make him a 2. He was struggling being a 2. If KP was on his team right now, JB wouldn't be JB. Like, it's just the way the team would fit. Like, you wouldn't have JB being JB then. JB would fit in another role, and you rely on KP for more because he's not going to want to be a number 3. And then it wouldn't work the same way. Everything fell in place when KP was gone, and then you cut his contract as well. So instead of just having to get rid of him and by himself, you get rid of 2 other pieces now that you have on your team that you can put with other guys. It was a great decision by Nico, no matter how it played out. We won a first-round series. That's it. Like, I have nothing else to say about that trade, really. We need to no longer talk about it. We won the first-round series. It's over. Our team is better without Kristaps Porzingis. It is what it is, and now we just keep moving. But, yes, Smito, KP is a better player than Spencer Dinwiddie. I never argue with you with that, but I do think the better team is a better team now than before when they had KP.
Exactly, bro. Couldn't say it better myself. And then on top of that, without KP, you're now playing in a true style that Jason Kidd wanted to play. So
yep,
it also helped out. Now he has 3 ball handlers.
Yep.
Matt says KP deal was split up. His horrible contract. Amen, Matt. Said hopefully to make the moves in the future. Amen, Matt. Sometimes you got to drive into the ditch with Dinwiddie and Bertans to avoid a head-on collision. Amen, Matt. With what King just said. He just said it all right there.
He just broke it down real easy.
Matt, stop hanging around King, man. Stop hanging around King. Six to talk. What's good, man? He said, I think y'all should start Maxi Kleber. I mean, yeah, but like we said before, I guess I'll read the rest of this too. You got this too. He says, Powell ain't been moving me all series. It's not just this series, six. It's been the whole entire playoffs. It's just that if you want Powell to be somewhat effective, he only can do it with Luka because he can't create on his own. He's not a shooter. He doesn't have a post game. He's a rim runner, and that's literally all he does. He gives you energy and he rim runs. Yeah. And so our best lobber is Luka, which is why he starts. He plays with Luka to be as effective as he can be. And so what we like to see, Maxi, but then Powell be completely useless coming off the bench playing with Spencer Dinwiddie. So
Sixers talk. I definitely peeped your show before too when we got our butt whipped last time in Philly. I was watching all the Philadelphia shows. I appreciate you watching and you being on the Globe Gang and watching with us. But definitely though, Maxi Kleber, he should start. He's better for the series, as Rel just said, to piggyback up what he said. But if you don't play Dwight Powell in the starting lineup, you don't have a player, like he said. Like you might as well not even play him at all because he can't play on the bench.
Exactly. We've been through that song with them before. Mm-hmm. Gru says, we played great today, but the Suns were horrible. I'm very worried about Sunday. They ain't going to have 17 turnovers. Yeah, Gru, you might be right. We'll just have to see, man. We'll definitely have to see.
I don't think we played great, though. That's the one thing I do disagree with.
Yeah, we didn't play great either. Like, we rattled off the number to you. We shot 33% from three today. We only scored 104 points. Luka didn't have a great shooting night tonight. So you only had really Luka and JB do anything as far as really carrying the offense. Not saying nobody else didn't do their part, but it's like it wasn't just like these staggering numbers. Like it just stuck out to you. You know what I mean? So we played our style of game tonight pretty much, which is slow it down, ugly type basketball. So
I mean, think about it the other way. The Suns probably said, "Oh, the Mavericks aren't going to blow a fourth quarter like they did last time." That's not the same which we normally do. Like you can't predict series that way. It's just momentum and the way teams play and all because things change. Like even though this could
they make adjustments too.
That's what I'm saying. Like so, no matter what, this could have been a 1-point game. That 1-point game, just seeing the W could be enough to change momentum and change the way the players and all operate. So I don't think we played great, but I do think it's a big win for us. And I think the Suns will play better on Sunday, but I think we can play better too.
Harold's good, man. He says, if we get Jonas Valanciunas and Levine, we become automatic contenders.
Everybody love you, Jonas. I don't like Jonas.
I don't like Jonas.
Team, man. Yeah. Not for our team. I don't like the way he plays for our we
He's a little too slow for me.
Yeah, like we played down to the shot clock and all. Like, what are you going to pass Valanciunas the ball every time with 5 seconds left and say throw it up? Like, he's not that type of center. I don't know. I don't like his. I mean, he can shoot threes and all. Everything. He's not really a runner like that either. Like,
yeah,
his defense is. I feel like it looked decent against Cat and all. Like not Cat. DeAndre Ayton, like bodying straight up. But I still think better centers like Joel Embiid and them is still like monster him as well. So I don't know. Yeah. I just don't think it's worth it. But it would be a nice. It's a upgrade over the guys. But is it really the piece to put us over the top of the center? I don't know.
Carlos was good, man. He says plus 12 Maxi, Kleber, plus 14 for Bullet, plus 12 rebounds for Luka, $20 equals $700. Let's go. Oh, you made a bet, huh?
Go ahead, Carlos.
Okay, Carlos. Hey, let me hold a dollar, man. Let me hold a dollar, man. Jarvis just said salute to the chat. What's good, Jarvis? What's good, man?
Y'all always live in the chat, man. Definitely salute to you.
Oh, come on, pal. You had to bring this up, man. I was hoping nobody gonna bring it up. It's all good. It's all good. He made up for it though, man. With the rest of the game playing his the way he played defense today, man. He had one blunder.
Did Cam do anything else?
You do one.
Did Cam do anything else?
Oh man, Teflon was good, man. He said Sun fans are kind of quiet tonight. I wonder why. Oh, I guess we're not gonna hear no more of that.
Suns in 4. Suns in 4.
You had media guys talking about that.
Oh, I know.
Oh man,
Suns in 4.
I swear to you, King, if we win this series, I'm going to. We need to blow up Chris Broussard's Twitter,
Oh,
bro.
absolutely. Nick Wright. I already told you when we win, y'all guys got to be on there with us. We done asked to be on somebody's show if the Mavs go all the way this year. Somebody got to have us on there because we've been saying it. But we definitely got to blow those guys up, blow up Chris Broussard because he's been going hard. But Sunday, if anybody's hearing me, that's going to be at the game on Sunday. If and when the Mavericks win, definitely yell in that place, Mavs in 6. Yell it the whole time while the Phoenix Suns are walking away. Yell Mavs in 6, the whole AACI. Please, I pray.
Javier, what's good? He says, I'm a Knicks fan. I just discovered your channel. Congrats on your win tonight. Appreciate that, man.
Jarvis.
There's a Knicks channel that I follow too, man. I like I think it's Die Hard Knicks. I don't know if you follow him, Jarvis, but yeah, I like his channel, man. I like
Jarvis,
MJ.
let us borrow Mitchell Robinson from you, Jarvis.
Yeah, Jarvis, can we have Mitchell Robinson, man? We'll give you Boban or something, man.
You Tomato Jr. I heard you need him.
Oh, I'm gonna go back up to here, man. Oh yeah, he said honestly, F these guys. We ain't playing soft in the 2-1-4, boy. Oh, we'll keep talking about the group. I don't know. Anywho, sorry about that, y'all. Sorry about that. It's a family show.
They throwing up gang signs.
214, baby, Dallas, Texas. You know. Lloyd says, by the way, who else in the NBA calls out Mikal Bridges like Luka does? They said he's the best wing defender.
There's no one in the league that can stop Luka Doncic. I told you there's only one guy I believe I've seen in the league that can actually slow him down that I've seen, and he didn't play all year and he just had back surgery. So
listen,
yeah.
you saying that? I've seen Kawhi slow Luka down too in the regular season. Playoffs is a completely different animal.
Yeah, man.
It's to the point I've seen Luka toe some of the greatest defenders in league history in the playoffs.
Right.
We've seen it enough now. Right. All this guy gonna shut him down, that guy gonna shut him down. We need to stop all that, bro. We need to stop all that. I don't care who it is. I think Luka will cook them, bro.
I got you.
Luka will cook them.
Luka done had 35-point triple doubles against Kawhi in the regular season and all that. He ain't do that against. I love, you know how much I love Luka, but I call it like it is. I'm not saying he wouldn't cook him in the playoffs.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
But Ben Simmons holds that man under 20 like it ain't nothing. Like I want Luka to go and put a number on Ben Simmons' bed. Like I think he had 42 the last time he played him, but I think we still lost. So
yeah, it was close though. I think.
Yeah, but usually other than that, he's putting under 20.
Yeah.
Every other game I think is under 20. So it is. That's the one guy, but I think he's the best defender in the NBA. We keep talking about that. I'll stick behind that
one. Who? Devin Booker. Queen, how you doing? He says.
I like Devin Booker. Stop doing that.
No. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
They make us not like the guys, but yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Queen says, if you like the content, like and subscribe. Appreciate that, Queen. And she also says, roll to 500. Yes, we can get to 500 tonight. That'll be great. Thank you.
500. Bro, can you believe it? Melissa, let me read that one. I'm a New Yorker, but became a fan of Brunson since last series and just discovered you tonight. Hooray for Brunson. Thank you, Melissa from New York. We appreciate you. I've been telling guys that these New York guys are fans of Brunson. This guy JB, y'all saying it. Y'all don't know what we have until we lose it. But thank you, Melissa.
Yes, and Melissa, please subscribe to the channel too if you haven't subscribed yet. Solution said JB needs at least 20 points a night for them to win the playoffs. And we've been saying that. He says, think they still have to figure out how to mesh JB and Luka to get the best results. Luka out-rebounding all the players tonight. Like I said, I don't think it's so much of meshing because we've seen these two play together. It's the fact that the first two games, JB came out the gate with 3 fouls in both of the games. So if he can stay out of foul trouble, that's the main key. Stay out of foul trouble and be aggressive. And so he's going to get the opportunities if he just do those two things. And it showed tonight. He wasn't in foul trouble, and he was aggressive. Yeah. Allison says, I think Brunson shouldn't be afraid to step up and be a pace setter alongside Luka. Amen, Allison. Yeah. He says, and as well, when JB comes out confident, taking a co-lead with Luka, it raises Mavs ceiling greatly. Amen, Allison. Amen. You hit the nail on the head. I couldn't have said it better.
JB got to decide situations at times. Like
Yeah.
I want sometimes JB to call off Luka. Like I know how people were mad with Russell Westbrook called off Kevin Durant. I don't think JB
For
is
obvious
that type
reasons.
of player. But I don't think JB's that type of player where he would just keep calling them off doing stupid stuff. But I think it's times when JB has to have the mismatch. He has to say, "No, Luka, this is mine. Like I got this." And I want him to take that step. That's the next step for Luka, for JB actually possibly becoming a star or something near a star. If he can actually do that and tell Luka, wave him off and say, "I got this," and actually go score buckets and be consistent at it.
I agree, bro. Papa says, let's get the Toronto Raptors mascot for
Use Mavs man. Don't check out Mavs
man. For Booker free throws, Mavs and 6. No serious Booker. So smug. His voice. yeah. His voice is very annoying, bro. Like I said, it's the only thing that gets me, Pavel, like I just said a minute ago, it's just where did this cockiness come? Like I know he was a cocky player, but it's like it just went to a whole nother level. To the point, it's like, bro, you literally were only winning 20 games. It wasn't even a full 2 years ago, bro.
Yeah.
And as soon as Chris Paul get there and y'all start winning some games, it's like, oh, you trash and calling Jalen Brunson the B word. Who's the B word tonight, King?
It was him.
Move, layup.
But my only problem with Devin Booker, they didn't win the championship last year. That's like it would be different if last year they had won the championship. Then he's talking like, you've done nothing yet. If you lose in this playoffs, like you lost again, they're doing the same thing the Clippers and them were doing. Like you don't talk before you've established something already, and he hasn't done anything. He just got to the finals.
Like, that's why people were on Twitter cooking the Clippers. What were they doing?
Yeah,
talking before they got there.
You don't talk before you do it, and that's the one thing about the Suns. They're talking a lot. Even CP3's done nothing yet. Like we're still all talking about finally get your ring, finally get your ring. He's done nothing yet. So I don't know.
Melissa said actually tweeted about Brunson coming to New York. Melissa, you're not the only one. Like I said, you being from New York, I don't know if you New York fans in the group right now. I don't know if y'all follow Diehard Knicks, man. He put up a couple videos talking about Jalen Brunson possibly coming to New York and what y'all could give up to us to get Jalen Brunson. We wouldn't be mad at Mitchell Robinson. I'm just saying. Matt says Luka, LeBron, Jokic are probably the 3 best passers in the league. He said, I don't get he doesn't get teammates involved narrative. We don't get it either, Matt. He said he's been putting open threes on silver platters for 4 years now. Yeah. Because I think at one point, man, he led the league in like
open shots created.
Or like something like that, or three-point assists or something like that.
Open shots created, I think. And I think he led the league this year in points created off of assists.
I think so. I think it was something like that.
Points per game off of assists, but I think LeBron, Luka. I don't know if Joker the top 3 passer in my opinion. He's the best center passer of all time. He's one of the best passers in the league. But
hey, who does Joker remind you of?
He's like Sabonis if he came in earlier. I feel like if Sabonis would have came in the league earlier without injury,
that's why you my boy. You already know. I've been telling folks that's exactly who he remind me of. Not Domantas Sabonis, Arvydas Sabonis. Yeah, his dad, one of the greatest European players. He was, to me, the original great European player. I think if he'd have came into the league a little bit early, he came into the league at 30. Yeah. If he came in earlier.
Yeah, the stories.
I watched that dude in the Olympics. That dude was a monster, man.
Yeah.
I was like, who is this dude? Big Pack says we need to humble ourselves down a little bit. Game 4 will be our greatest test. He said we need Ntilikina more than Luka is on the bench. Let Dinwiddie and Frank run second unit. I can get down with that.
I can run with it.
I can run with that.
I'm humble, bet. We still humble.
We humble.
We still down. I'm just.
That's why you hear us saying if we win Game 4.
The next game is the big one. The next game is the momentum. It's like do or die. This is a do or die Game 4.
It really is.
Yeah.
Jeffrey says it's amazing the maturity of closing out games in the past years where when things go wrong in fourth, we usually lost. And Jeffrey, you know why that was? Because you literally only had Luka to create in the fourth quarter. That other guy whose name we shall not name never showed up in the fourth quarter. So it made it harder, or should I say, it made it easier for other teams to guard the Mavericks in the fourth quarter. which they were doubling a whole lot more on Luka. So when he did get it to the other guy, we already talked about it before. He couldn't post anybody up. I don't care what size you are. Mm-hmm. And so that made it harder for Dallas to close out in the fourth quarter. Now you have multiple ball handlers. JB taking that next step. That's why they're able to close out in the fourth quarter. Yeah. Jake says, I don't know if y'all talked about Ntilikina getting minutes, but he was a big part of the pace we had tonight. Amen, Jake. We did. We talked about it. We definitely. I was against the move at first, but I seen. Listen, I think it's to the point now. Whatever kid decide to do, I'm with it.
Yeah, basically.
So if kid see something or whatever, because he's making a change. He's trying to change something up. So we got to give him props on that. So if he felt like, Frank can do something different from Josh Green, which I feel like he can. He's a better shooter than Josh Green, a more consistent shooter than Josh Green. I think they're both on the same par as far as defense. Josh Green's a little more energy, of course, but as far as like them being defensive-minded players, it's just that we talk about which one of these players can pull off on the other. We say Frank Ntilikina can because he actually can shoot consistent threes. At one point, he was shooting 40%. So yeah. Did what's good, man? He said, woohoo, finally Luka got some help this game. Yeah, he did. He finally got some help, man. We just need JP to keep that up, man. Just need to keep that up. Smitho says, sorry, but we were top 5 defense and 5th in the league when we traded. Oh my god! Y'all not remember how KP was last year and the year before that?
Finish reading the rest, so I'm gonna attack that, please.
Okay, so what you talking about? On the other hand, we would have Dragic coming off the bench without Dinwiddie.
Yes, for the Dragic part, I agree with that one. So here we go with this. This is where narratives are different than the eye test.
Yep.
KP did help on the rim with some defense and all that, rim protection and all that. But KP wasn't the greatest defender out there as far as holding his own. We had to decide what game was a game where he was actually good and he wasn't. That's one. And two, you do remember that KP wasn't even playing the games. It was like before he got traded, he missed like 9 games in a row or something like that.
Yep, he wasn't even playing.
And the defense was still playing good without KP. And we were wondering, why are we still playing good without KP? So that whole thinking that the team was good with, so KP was a part of the roster when we were a top 5 defense, but he was missing like 50% of the games and we were still a top 5 defense. So it couldn't be where KP was the main reason we were a top 5 defense. If that was the case, he would have been playing more games. And
on top of that, we talking as if like KP was gonna come in here and just dominate in the playoffs. Y'all remember KP's numbers last year in the playoffs? I'll tell you if y'all probably don't remember. 13-5.
He was doing what we crying. What we crying about JB doing.
Thank you. No. He's doing what we crying about Spencer Dinwiddie's doing. Who's the third option?
But I was talking about JB.
KP is your second option, giving you 13-5.
I'm talking about JB the first 2 games.
Yeah.
I'm saying that's what KP was giving us.
But I'm saying as far as we talking about comparing him to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's your third option, give you around those numbers. He was your second option, giving you 13-5.
And again, and again, if KP can't score, if he can't create for himself, which he isn't the best at doing, he's definitely getting nobody else involved.
He's not.
So that if we're in the fourth quarter and we got to get the ball to KP and he's breaking, that's just going the opposite way. It's no get the ball to KP and somebody's gonna be better.
Do y'all remember KP's post game?
I remember it.
I remember the Clippers going small and having shooting guards sticking KP in the paint, and he couldn't post them up or fade on them.
Man, that's supposed to be a curse word. What are we talking about on here? We know we got the first round. Why are we talking about that, man?
Sorry, I ain't mean to cuss, man. I know it's a family show. I apologize. Let's see. Try to get somebody in here we haven't seen.
Luka was a +20 tonight. Go ahead, Luka.
Let's see. Melissa said that was a spectacular win against the number 1 NBA team this year. Mavs maintained the lead since first quarter. Yep, dang. Melissa, you on it tonight because I didn't even think about that. You're right, they did.
Yeah, they started. The Suns tried to start off hot again, and JB cooled them off. JB cooled them off at first, and I was like, I kind of felt the beginning. I was like, JB's on because when he had like 11 in the first, I think I was like, yeah, we're gonna win this game. I felt when that happened, I was like, we're gonna win this game. JB's good.
Check this out. Diana says, Mavs got lucky. Refs obviously helped the Mavs. Suns and 5s. Luka traveled a lot, and it doesn't matter.
the refs help.
The refs help the Mavericks.
I mean, the Mavericks got calls. The Suns get calls go either way. But to say the Mavericks got the benefit of the refs tonight, we had our superstar player walking to the bench over and over again.
Like the Suns didn't shoot more free throws than the Mavericks.
Our superstar was in foul trouble.
Was Chris Paul or Devin Booker in foul trouble?
Nope.
Oh, they weren't? They weren't in foul trouble?
Nope.
So our one superstar was in foul trouble, but their multiple superstars weren't in foul trouble.
Yep.
Interesting. And they shot more free throws than us.
And Reggie Bullock at one point was in foul trouble.
So who's getting foul calls?
I guess the Mavericks were. That's what he's saying.
She's saying. I'm sorry, watching two different games because I'm looking at I mean, I got the numbers right here. You can find them yourself too. I'm looking and
it's all love, Deanna though.
But yeah,
Mavs in 6 though. You know you're a Suns fan, but Mavs in 6. What happened to Suns in 4?
No, I was just playing. Oh man. Park. She don't got to get out of here, bro. She's fine,
man.
Nah, we don't do
that here.
Yeah, we don't do that here, man. It's all love, man. It's all love. Because Mad fans probably do the same thing in the Suns comment sections right now on one of their shows. So no, she's fine, man. She's fine.
It's all basketball.
Yes, sir. Let's see. How much we got left? Okay, there was a lot of comments and okay, yeah. Let's see. Gerardo ain't said anything yet. Okay, Gerardo says bridges look like when you put your arm.
He does.
Yeah, he said I bet he could touch his toe. Man, that dude got some long arms. That's why he's a good defender. In that last game, when they were deflecting the balls and stuff, I think he deflected like 3 of them, man. Yeah, that's why you're a good defender, man. Let's see. Sorry, y'all. We kind of getting to that point. I'm gonna try to get through some of the people who haven't got theirs on yet. He said that game deserves an asterisk, especially for the refs.
If the Suns would have won, I would have gave it. Oh man.
Yeah, the Suns had won, I would have gave it.
I told you,
there's a lot of Dallas bodies hitting the floor with Luka and Jalen Brunson, and then like I said, I just said the numbers.
Don't do it,
Our
man.
star player was in foul trouble today. Y'all shot more free throws than us.
So it's the playoffs, bro. Don't fall in the trap, bro. It's the playoffs. No matter how a team wins, the other squad gonna say it was some scam how they won. So don't even do it. Just we take that W. However we got it hard work. We'll take the next one too. Same way.
Now Deanna, I was just on your side, and you were trying to. Okay, now I'm leave it alone.
We love you still, Deanna.
Let's see. Go ahead.
We didn't do it.
Jake says I don't dislike a lot of players, but for some reason I absolutely hate Jake Crowder. Jake, you're not the only person, bro. You are not the only person. You're not the only fan of a team. There's a lot of fan bases out here that don't like Jake Crowder, man.
Yeah.
BIP was good, man. I feel like it's been a while. He says Stephen A. Smith, Skip. Oh, Chris Broussard. I gotta throw that name in there. Stephen A. Skip, TNT, plus many more NBA experts versus Nick Wright, Shannon, and all real Mavs fans. Go Mavs, and Mavs fans, and go Glow Gang. Appreciate that, VIP, man. I do feel like you've been a while. Let's see. Guru says Luka's going to end up getting ejected in one of these games. Probably is. Refs are going to get tired of him being
BITCH.
Yeah, itching eventually. Fully needs to stop. I mean, yeah, he does. We agree with that. Beanie was good, man. He says Frank getting minutes over Green. Yes, he is.
Yeah, he has to right now. That doesn't mean that Green isn't a part of the plan and all. Still, it's just he has to right now. We need a better version of Josh Green right away. And right now, Frank is a better version of Josh Green as far as what he can do. So, yeah. And it's not major minutes either way.
Jarvis says, fella, they will welcome you on those Knicks platforms. They would like the interaction. Yeah. Like I said, there's one Nick channel I like, man. I would like to interact with, man. I like their channel.
I'm all for cross shows. If we can do one, especially when it's next season, y'all. When we play in the season, I'm all for cross shows when we play guys.
Hey, man. Y'all going hard in the comment section. Let's see. Oh, man, Beanie. It's good, man. Shout out to Oak Cliff, Mavs and 6 already, man. Already. Sorry, King. It's a Dallas thing, man.
It's all good. Everybody was saying Suns and 4 last game, and now we get Mavs and 6. I'm loving it. Turn around real quick.
And the Suns fans are here talking about Suns and 5 now.
Suns and 5.
Let's see. Let me get a couple more in, man. We're gonna call it a night. Let's get Matt in here. He says, speaking of which, kid needs to throw that challenge flag. Oh yeah. Especially on that fifth Luka foul. He should have challenged that.
I ain't questioning anything Jason Kidd does, man.
Oh,
he was saving it for a reason. He felt like
we all in on the anything Kidd say now, huh?
I've been all in on Jason. I've been all on J Kidd. I don't got no problem with anything J Kidd does. J Kidd has earned the right to do whatever he wants to. He don't want a first round series. Yeah. I have no problem with J Kidd. Like, now just give him better personnel, and he'll be great.
All right, and let's get one more in, guys. We're gonna probably call it a night. Let's get Dev in. He said the worst part is I watched Booker drive by Luka, and Luka even touched his body barely. It's a foul. Booker runs over Brunson on the shot repeatedly, and nothing's called. Yeah, like we said, they talking about calls, but our star was in foul trouble, and they had more free throw attempts. So it is what it is, man. It is what it is.
Yep, they said Suns only had 14 fouls, Dallas 19, and the Suns fans are blaming the refs. Typical. I see you smite on the comments.
Amen, yeah. Bro.
How? Like the older. Okay.
Exactly. All right, bro. Let's get to that point. We'll probably cut this.
That's fine. Yay.
Yeah, blocking that one. Let's see. Yeah, dang, this thing just still moving. Hold on. Yeah, Kid is the truth, bro. Kid is definitely the truth. Dev said he's subscribed. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Definitely appreciate that. All right, guys. We had an hour and 30. We're gonna go ahead and wrap this up now. We definitely appreciate y'all, man. Even though if you ain't a Mavs fan, we still appreciate y'all hopping on, man. For those who are brand spanking new to the channel, guys, please do us a huge favor and hit that subscribe button. There will be more content. Of course, as y'all know, the playoffs still going on. We still got the Mavs off season. We still got, whatever. We got the draft coming up, which I didn't see statistics tonight, but listen, so we're gonna get on that. We definitely gonna get on that too. When we get to that point, we'll get on that. But yeah, hit that subscribe button, guys. We're gonna still get some more collab. I know a lot of y'all are Slightly fans. Slightly will be back on. We're gonna have DDP on. TGK gonna be back on here. So we're gonna start doing a little bit more collabs, man, with other Mav content creators. So you guys can look forward to that. Also, if you enjoyed the content tonight, guys, please do us a major favor and hit that like button. That's to help with the algorithm. That's to help to get our videos out there for other Mav fans to find us, man, and join us here in this growing Glow Gang community, guys. So that would do us a huge favor. Hit that notification bell too, guys. If you see us dropping a video, you'll be the first to know because you got that notification bell hit. Also, follow us on Twitter, guys, at We Talk Mavs on Twitter. We have an Instagram now. Shout out to Daryl. I know he's on vacation, but shout out to Daryl. It's our guy in the chair. You can follow us on Instagram at We Talk _Mavs. That's Daryl pretty much runs that, so I don't even know what's going on with that. But yeah, he runs that. Me and King are on We Talk Mavs on Twitter. So yeah, King, am I missing anything?
I do share, as I always say. Make sure everybody can see it. All you guys, I know if we keep getting new guys in the comments and new guys and ladies in the comments talking to us. I mean, it's new folks, which means keep sharing. We can get new folks in here from all over, just the basketball community in general, like we had tonight. We appreciate you guys. Today was awesome. Big W. And that's all I really got to say, bro.
Yes, sir. We will be back here, same Mavs time, same Mav channel on Sunday after game 4. So we hope to see y'all guys here. I don't know if we'll have anybody on with us Sunday. We'll probably see what everybody's talking about, or it'll just be me and King. But we still would like y'all guys to come and join us, man, for that video. With all that being said, guys, it is your boy Rail. I got my boy King. We're here with We Talk Mavs here on the Glow Mavs production. We will be back here on Sunday, same Mav time, same Mav channel. Go Avengers, y'all! I gotta go see Doctor Strange. That's why I got all this on.
Yeah,
go
I'm
see
going to go
Doctor
see it.
Strange. I'm over here doing the Doctor Strange stuff. How you do it, King? How you do it? Y'all see the background. I'm out here with it. But yeah, we will see y'all guys here on Sunday, guys. King,
Peace.
listen, man. Luke was out there. Luke and JB was cooking them, man. Can we cook this? You think
You
so?
got it
Oh,
for
okay.
the
Hold on,
W.
bro.
For
Let's
the
see.
W.